Welcome back. We are still talking some high school hoops, but it's time to change things up a little bit. You know, there was a bunch of girls team in action going around all over Delmarva. And I tell you what, if you haven't heard this team over in Mardela, they're pretty good right now. The Warriors were undefeated on the season. They were still taking on Washington at home on Wednesday, looking to stay that way. Early on, Demira Selby running the break. She finds Diamond Trader, who takes that thing hard to the cup, finishes for two. Washington down big, never gave in. Brooke Collier tees up the long ball, drills it there from the left wing, but just too much from the Warriors. This one, Selby does it herself this time, the baseline floater. Mardela goes on to win 54-12 the final.
Hand-loaded matchup, Sussex Tech girls taking on Smyrna. Early on in this one, Julianette Magica taking her time and dropping one in for distance. Eagles with an early lead. Tech right back though. Para Washam gets one to go, and hello, we got ourselves a little game here. Smyrna, in the end, just too strong though. Ashanti Monaco down low for two more as Smyrna takes this one 28-24.
And Chrisfield was hosting Weequahic on Friday. The Indians got off to a quick start in this one. Marissa Taylor-James finds Taisha Johnson, who finishes for the two. But back come the Crabbers. Hannah Mason finds Ariel Johnson at the free throw line. She turns around, knocks down the mid-range J right there. And then a few possessions later for Chrisfield, they were getting it done on the defensive end. Johnston, the steal, takes this thing coast to coast right there and goes up for two. But the Indians would end up bouncing back, and Adara Collins right here connects on the corner three as the Indians would go on to win this one.
How about a little wrestling? Parkside taking on Queen Anne's, and get a good look at this young lady. Kira Gillian down 13-7 going into the last set. And look at Gillian, gets the pin on Ben Irvin to give her team an early 6-0 lead. Parkside fighting back though. One of the best wrestlers in the state, Jason Fox, putting David Colburn on his back, and Fox would get the pin there, putting Parkside right back in it, but Queen Anne's was just too much. Tristan Labriere pins Seamus Donahue as Queen Anne's pulls away in this one, 45-24.
And Mardela Wrestling was hosting Colonel Richardson on Wednesday in the 195s here as Colonel's Josh Draper gets the takedown, locks up that arm, and eventually gets the pin. That put Colonel right back in this thing before Isaiah Zambrina gets the reversal here in the 220s. He would eventually take it by decision, 11-6. And that set the stage up for the big boys in the 285 bracket. It was Mardela's Melvin Grayson. He would get the lock right here, hold it down, eventually get the pin in the second round. The Warriors end up taking it 46-27 the final. I tell you what, there are some great sports going on right now. A lot of wonderful teams. We're going to go ahead and take another quick commercial break. Coming up next, we're going to be joined by our newest member of the 47 ABC sports team, Angela Santoro. Will talk a little bit about the Ravens. Keep it right here.
Hi, I'm Maya Robinson. I go to Kent Island High School, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.